Okay, so we just had our hike from the Patagonia Lodge. This morning we left our Patagonia base Glamp, drove around 30 minutes to the ferry dock and caught the ferry across Lake Payway to the Patagonia Lodge. And then from the Refugio we made our way up to the Lago Grey Refugio. So we hiked along the trail with the lake on our left side, up over the terrain, up over the high point, and then the big exposed areas where it had huge views of the Grey Glaciers, looking down into the lake, all of the icebergs that are floating down to the end of the lake. It was great. It's about 7.5 mile hike. The terrain is really good. There's some older forest in there, places that weren't damaged by the fires over the years. And then at the end, we came down into the area where the Refugio Grey is and relaxed for an hour and a half or so waiting for our ferry boat ride back. So it's 5:30, the ferry's coming in across the lake right now, and we are back down ready to catch the ferry across in the Lago Grey to the end of the lake, and then from there we're going to head back to our Patagonia base Glamp. The ferry boat ride is it's a larger boat than the ferry that takes us across Lake Payway, and it's got larger cabin space inside with tables, and usually they serve us some whiskey with some glacier ice to cool it off, and it's just a really nice hour-and-a-half long ferry boat ride back over to the other side of the lake. So pretty fun day where we started with the ferry ride across on a catamaran, got dropped off, had a beautiful day of hiking. We had a few sprinkles at best. We saw a little bit of sun, mostly overcast skies. It had snowed up in the mountains. We had a snow line up high above us from last night's rain. It rained a lot while we were in our tent sleeping last night, and you could see the winds were blowing pretty hard up there. We had a little bit of wind when the exposed passes and the big viewpoints, but that's to be expected. We had amazing views of the Grey Glacier across the top of the lake, and just a massive glacier up there. So really fun day out. You can see our ferry boat is coming in right now. Here it is. You see it right here coming into view, and that's going to pick us up and bring us back across the lake. We'll go back to the base Glamp tonight, and should be an amazing evening once again. The food there is great. We've got our cooks, we've got warm tents, big 6-person tents for everybody on cots, and the dining dome with the hardwood floor and the big table. And this year is our first year doing it. So here's the ferry boat. It's going to pick us up right there. And better get down, catch the ferry, head back across the lake, and enjoy the hour-and-a-half long ride back down to the other end of the lake, and then head back to base Glamp and have a good evening. Okay, we're on the grade 3 ferry boat coming across from way over here. Grey Glacier in the background, and we're coming past all these amazing icebergs right here. About an hour boat ride, took off from the Refugio Grey. Had an amazing day. We hiked all along this wall right here, all the way out, over to here where we went to the Refugio, and then after 7.5 miles, and then are heading back now on the ferry boat ride. But we're passing all these beautiful icebergs, a lot of icebergs right now in the Lake Grey. And we'll hit go around the peninsula here and pull up to the shore, and then we're going to walk about 20 minutes down the beach and load into our van and head back to Patagonia base Glamp and have an awesome night.